Hi guys, good day, it's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is all about literal equations. And we're told to solve one variable in terms of the other variable. So without further ado, let's do this topic. Now, literal equations refers to an equation that contains multiple variables. So variables, those are letters, where the goal is to solve for one variable in terms of the other variable. So let's have an example class. We have distance formula. So that will be distance is equals to the rate times the time. So D equals R times T. So rate times the time. So we call this one class literal equations because we do have many variables. We have D, we have R, and then we have T. So we have three letters, D, R, and T. And we call this one literal equations. Now, what if the teacher class will ask you, you need to solve for T? How will you transform the formula in finding T? Now, to do that one class, we can apply the properties of equality. So let's have this one class, D equals R times T. So that will be the rate times the time. And you're told to solve for T. So to find T, simply divide both sides by R. We can simply divide both sides by R. So that class, the remaining expression will be only T. Because we can cancel this out. R divided by R, we can just simply cancel this out. And the remaining expression class will be only T. And this is what we call division property of equality. So therefore, this will be D over R equals T. Simple as that. That's it class. That's the answer with regards to this one. Solve for T. So T is equals to D over R. Once again class, we can write this one T equals D over R. This is just the same class. This is what we call class symmetric property. So this is just the same. So therefore, the answer, that would be T is equals to D over R. Time is equals to the distance divided by the rate. So T equals D over R. That's it class with regards to example number 1. So T equals D over R. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 2. Alright, so let's have example number 2. We have given area of a triangle. And the formula, that will be the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 base times the height. And you're told to solve for the height. So how do you transform this one class? So let me copy this one. We have area equals 1/2 base times the height. And you're told to solve for height. Now the first thing that you need to do class is you need to eliminate this denominator because it would be really confusing class if you're dealing with fractions. So to eliminate this denominator class, we can multiply both sides by 2. We can apply multiplication property of equality. We can multiply both sides by 2 so that we can cancel this out. Because 1/2 times 2, the answer class is 1. Once again class, 1/2 times 2, the answer is 1. Understood that there's 1 here. If we multiply this 1 times 2, that would be 2. Multiply the numerators, 1 times 2, that would be 2. Multiply the denominators, 2 times 1, that would be 2. 2 divided by 2, that would be equals to 1. So in this scenario class, we need to multiply both sides by 2 so that we can cancel this out. Because 1/2 times 2, the answer is 1. We can just simply cancel this out. Once again class, you'll be asking questions, Sir, why do we need to multiply both sides by 2? So that class, we can cancel this out. Because it would be really confusing class if you're dealing with fractions. So if you're dealing with fractions class, you need to eliminate the denominator. Now to eliminate the denominator class, simply multiply both sides by 2 because we can just simply cancel this out. And then simply multiply this one. Distributive property. So you distribute this one class. So 2 times A, that would be 2A. So this will be 2A equals, so we cancel 2. So therefore simply copy this one, B and H, base and height. And then to get the value of H, we can apply division property of equality. We can just simply divide both sides by B. Because B divided by B, we can just simply cancel this out. So divide both sides by B. Once again class, once you divide B on the right side of this equal sign, you also do that on the left side to make the equation balance. And then we can just simply cancel this out. So simply cancel this out. And that's it class. Our remaining expression, we have 2A over B equals height. Or we can write this one, height equals 2A over B. That's it class with regards to example number 2. So the answer, that would be height equals 2 times the area divided by the base. So 2a over b. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 2. So let's have example number 3. Once again, class, I will give you plenty of examples for you to really understand this one. So let's have example number 3, class. Alright, so let's work on example number 3. We have given perimeter of a rectangle. And the formula, that will be perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So this L represents for the length, this W represents for the width. So P equals 2L plus 2W. And you're told to solve for W, you're told to solve for the width. So how will you transform this formula? Alright, so let's answer that, number 3. So P equals 2L plus 2W. Now first thing to do, class, is we need to remove this one. So that, class, the remaining expression will be only 2W. And to remove this one, class, we can subtract both sides by 2L. Because 2L minus 2L, we can just simply cancel this out because this is 0. So 2L minus 2L, that would be 0. So therefore, we can subtract both sides by 2L. So this will be the case. P minus 2L equals 2L minus 2L plus 2W. Once again, class, we need to subtract both sides by 2L, and this is what we call subtraction property of equality. Question, sir, why do we need to subtract both sides by 2L? Because 2L minus 2L, it will be 0. You can just simply cancel this out. And the remaining expression, class, on the right of this equal sign, so this is our equal sign, the right on this equal sign will be only 2W because we just simply cancel 2L. Alright, so this will be P minus 2L equals, simply copy this one, 2W. Alright, and then last step, class, to get the value of W, we can just simply divide both sides by 2. We can apply division property of equality. Dividing both sides by 2, we can just simply cancel this out. And the remaining expression will be only W. So this is W. That would be P, perimeter, minus 2L over 2. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 3. Or we can write this one. The width is equal to the perimeter of rectangle minus 2L over 2. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 3. Alright, so let me box my answer. So this will be our answer, class. So let me just write the answer here. So we have W is equal to perimeter minus 2L over 2. Alright, so let's box our answer. So W equals perimeter minus 2L over 2. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 3. Alright, so let's proceed now to example number 4. So let me just erase this one. Alright, so let's have example number 4. We have given slope of a line formula. That would be y equals mx plus b. And then we're told to solve for x. So how would you solve this one, class? So let me copy this one. We have y equals mx plus b. So first thing to do, class, we can subtract both sides by b so that we can cancel this out and the remaining expression will be only mx. So this will be the thing that we need to do. So y minus b equals mx plus b minus b. Now you will be asking questions, sir, why do we need to subtract both sides by b? So that we can cancel this out. And the remaining expression will be only mx. So this will be y minus b equals mx. So we apply subtraction property of equality. And then to get the value of x, we can just simply divide both sides by m so that we can cancel this out. Divide both sides by m so that we can just simply cancel this out. And the remaining expression will be only x. And we apply division property of equality. And then that's it, class. This will be your answer. So copy this one, y minus b over m equals x. That's it, class. This is your answer with regards to example number 4. Or we can write this one. So we can write this one, x equals y minus b over m. This is just the same, class. We call this one symmetric property. Alright, so therefore the answer with regards to example number 4, we have x equals y minus b over m. So this is the answer with regards to example number 4. Alright, so let's have our last example class, example number 5. Alright, so we're down to the last example class, example number 5. We have given formula perimeter of a triangle. So perimeter of a triangle is equal to a plus b plus c. Once again, class, perimeter is the sum of all sides. There will be a plus b plus c, and you're told to solve for b. So how will you solve for b? So given formula, perimeter of triangle is equal to a plus b plus c. So first thing to do, class, we can subtract both sides by a, because a minus a, we can just simply cancel this out. So therefore, we subtract both sides by a. So this will be p minus a equals a minus a plus b plus c. Therefore, we need to subtract both sides by a so that we can cancel this out. And the remaining expression will be only b and c. So this will be p minus a equals b plus c. And we call this one subtraction property of equality. We subtract both sides by a. Alright, and the next step, class, to remove the c, we can subtract both sides by c. Because c minus c, we can just simply cancel this out. So therefore, we subtract both sides by c. So this will be p minus a minus c is equal to b plus c minus c. And we call this one subtraction property of equality. Question, sir, why do we need to subtract both sides by c? So that plus we can cancel this out. We can cancel this out. And the remaining expression will be only b. So simply cancel this out. Now once you subtract c on the right side of this equal sign, you also do that on the left side. That's why we have minus c and then minus c. And the remaining expression, we have perimeter minus a minus c equals b. That's it. That's the answer with regards to example number 5. Or we can write this one, b equals the perimeter minus a minus c. So let me box my answer. So this will be our answer, class. B equals p minus a minus c. So b equals p minus a minus c. That's it, class. That's the answer with regards to example number 5. Alright, so how about you try this one, class? You try this one, and then you put your answer in the comment section down below. Let me check, class, if you really understand our topic. So we have given circumference of a circle. So circumference is equal to 2 pi r, and then you're told to solve for r. And then we have given perimeter of a square, and the formula, there will be perimeter of a square is equal to 4s, 4 times the side, and then you're told to find s. You're told to find the side. So find this one, class. You try to solve this one, and then you put your answer in the comment section down below. Let me check, class, if you really understand our topic. So once again, class, I hope you learned something new today. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share it to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, class, this is Teacher MJ. Have a great day, class. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.